Hey Walleye Wisdom Watchers, this is Gary Spiker reporting from Evert's Resort up on the mighty Mississippi River, just up the river from Red Wing, Minnesota. And standing in front of me is Brian Clawwitter. Brian, aren't you supposed to be out fishing in the dark?
Well, it's not quite dark yet, so normally I'm sleeping right now, but helping out at the resort at the bait shop today. And later on tonight, about 7 o'clock, we'll take off in the dark and go out and see if we can catch some flathead catfish.
Hey.
And the channel cats have been fantastic down here this summer.
Really?
Lots of fish being caught pretty much all the time. Team Catfish has some great bait that we've been using, the Secret 7 and the Sudden Impact, and it's been putting a lot of fish in the boat. A lot of people have been eating them, a lot of people have been catching them, photoing them, and releasing them too.
Neat, neat. And you were telling me a moment ago that you're finishing up on the flathead, right?
Yep, flathead's just about done for me for the year. September 1st is when the lake sturgeon season opens up, and we'll be doing that in the evening as well.
You've had some remarkable video on IDO, if I remember right, of some of that underwater camera work you've done showing these big fish here in the Mississippi. Are there really that many fish here, Brian?
Well, you got to remember in the wintertime they come into a large group, and it's kind of like sleeping bears, hibernating bears in the wintertime, but they all come together, and they're actually at one time I counted 5 on top of each other.
Oh my goodness.
So they just kind of pile up in one area, but that in the springtime when they go out and start spawning, then they spread out, and that populates the river. So when you see that big pile of fish, you got to remember that covers a lot of area in the summertime, so it's a congregation of them, and there's a ton of them out there. If you have a chance, take a look at the videos because they are kind of nice looking.
Yeah, now if folks want to get in touch to book a guide trip with you, what's the best way to reach you?
Email is always a good way, and it's Brian K. at indepthoutdoors.com. There's a hyphen between the in and the depth.
Okay.
Or my phone number is 651-307-8326, or get a hold of anybody over here at Evert's Fishing Resort as well.
Sure, let's give that phone number again for the folks watching.
651-307-8326.
Brian, thank you so much for taking the time. Next trip up, I'll catch up to you and shoot a little video, and maybe I'll get lucky this fall and get out with you. I've never done a nighttime sturgeon trip, and it sounds like it would be a hoot.
I guarantee you it's always an adventure.
All right. Well, folks, up here on the mighty Mississippi with Brian, out in front of Evert's Resort, you can see the river in the back. Beautiful morning here in Minnesota. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.